Hello everybody, my name is Starrapter and welcome to the channel. This is my spoiler-free review for Jurassic World Camp Cretaceous Season 4. This is comprised of 11 episodes on Netflix and this picks up right where Season 3 left off. We have all the kids, they think they are safe, they got off Isla Nublar with this yacht, and next thing you know in episode 1, they get attacked by an aquatic dinosaur which washes them ashore of a Mante Corps testing facility island. It is comprised of different biomes. You have an Arctic biome, desert biome, a jungle biome, a swamp type of biome. So lots of different kind of environments, and it is all up to them to, again, how are they going to survive? And that is really the crux of this story. Are they also going to find dinosaurs they can save? That's always part of a Jurassic World Camp Cretaceous storyline as well. So getting into the good for this season, I will say I enjoyed how in that first episode, the kids are feeling a lot more down to earth, right? They're thinking about the future, about, hey, we are actually off of Isla Nublar. What's going to happen now? We're all going to have to go our separate ways. We're going to have to say our goodbyes and move on with our lives. So I thought that was pretty cool. You know, again, this is a TVY7 streaming show. So we know the demographic, but for them to actually push the boundaries and, you know, think about things that maybe kids don't think about at that age and kind of prepare for that. I also liked how some of the characters are getting older. This is 6 months after Jurassic World has been destroyed, as we see in the movie. So these kids have been around for a while together, living constantly with one another. Of course, at this age that they are going to maybe have some kids with some feelings for other kids. And that's what's happening here. So I like to see how that was going on. I also like to see how one of the characters actually was suffering a sort of PTSD multiple times throughout some of these episodes. And it makes sense, right? These kids are around life-threatening situations at all times. These dinosaurs and everything else trying to kill them. It's absolutely terrifying. So for a kid to be messed up to the fact that they are, and this is pretty realistic, and again, I like how they're adding more maturity to these kids as well. Of course, can't talk about Camp Cretaceous without talking about the animation, and every season I say this, it gets better and better and better. We have really cool different kind of lighting, as well as with the sandstorms. The environmental effects look great. The particle effects look awesome. I feel like every episode does have a really good action moment, whether it be escaping from an aquatic dinosaur on a yacht or just, you know, doing things on different kind of vehicles, which is a whole lot of fun there. I do like, again, bringing back plot lines from previous seasons, you know, playing the long game as we have seen, but Mante Corps is finally in the forefront of this, and we get to see how they're going to interface with other things. And I like how there's lots of connections to things like the Lost World, to things like Fallen Kingdom. So the writers have done a great job of kind of giving us those Easter eggs to the hardcore fans to kind of see where this series could be going. And that's as far as I want to go with good, because man, oh man, I was, you know, let down with this season. There's a lot of negatives. I'm going to try to keep these short and simple because I don't want to have this as a negative kind of video, but I do have to talk about a lot of the things that just didn't work with me for this season. First off, the environment's going back and forth and back and forth and back and forth. It just seemed like things were getting recycled a little bit. It seemed like the characters themselves, their own stories did not change. Your character started at point A, you know, ended up at point A. I feel like a lot of these goofy subplots just don't work for me. And I know it's for TVY7, but can we please just stop like trying to chase like little dinosaurs around? Like they've done the same idea with some of these things over and over and over again. There's a big reliance in this season of having robots, and it really worked well for that first or second episode that they were introduced. But when these things start overtaking the threats of the dinosaurs, and it's like, I don't know what the point of this is, right? I get that we're trying to make connections of future things that we haven't seen, maybe like Jurassic World Dominion or something like that. But when Jurassic World or Jurassic Park was, you know, created, it was more of a horror and a thriller, and we've seen that in season 3 with that awesome hybrid dinosaur. It really went back to its roots, and I was really excited. But now I feel like this season 4 left me with no kind of imminent threat, right? The only imminent threat that they're trying to throw at us is this new character, this new geek human character that is the craziest, like, one-note villain that doesn't really change and is just having temper tantrums all over the place, and also like dimwit enough to get tricked by kids. It's like, I don't understand how I'm supposed to be invested in a story with a villain like that. It's just really, really bad in my opinion. There's crazy things like dinosaur like torture and stuff in this, which really just rubbed me the wrong way. You got no real closure. The way this season ends, it's just like, wait a minute, there's no other episode. Like, this is just like, there's no conclusion, no resolution to any of the characters in here. And it just seemed really off-putting to me. I just really was hoping for a lot more from this season. I was really hoping for a lot more. And when I get to the point where I'm having to watch a season of TV to kind of get through it and not really so much as enjoying it and actually being a little bored, I'll be honest. I was a little bored, like, okay, let's get on with this. Then that season of TV just doesn't work for me personally. With that being said, I got to give Camp Cretaceous Season 4 a score of a 5 out of 10. I think it just fails in its message. It doesn't have a clear message of what it's trying to do. When the kids have to worry about survival and they're running around worrying about saving the dinosaurs, I get it. Like, we want to save every one of these dinosaurs, but you got to get out of here with your lives. Like, we've been through 4 seasons. You think that these characters are going to grow to the point where they have to understand what they have to do to get off these darn islands already, but it's just getting really frustrating. And I'm assuming there's probably going to be like one more season left unless they do another season after Jurassic World Dominion. I don't think that's going to happen, but man, oh man, I'm going to watch season 5, but I will tell you my bar is very low after my bar is very high after season 3 going into season 4. So those are my thoughts for Jurassic World Camp Cretaceous. Let me know in the comment section down below what you have to say about this season. Let me know in the comment section down below. For more on Jurassic World, you can watch my previous season reviews for Camp Cretaceous on the channel, and make sure you go ahead and subscribe. That is going to do it for me, Starrapter. Thank you so much for watching, and bye-bye. Thanks for checking out the video. Please hit that thumbs up symbol. It helps me know that I'm making content that you guys enjoy. And if you enjoyed this video, I also include 2 videos down below you guys should check out. And please consider subscribing to this channel. It helps support me and it notifies you guys of when I get new videos up on the channel. You can also contact me on Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram at Starrapter.